Ladies and gentlemen, Jerry Petito.
I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Jerry Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Loves the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
When you don't know just what to do,
Just what to do, just what to do.
if what you're feeling is really true,
It's really true, is it really true?
just keep your ideas safe and sound.
Safe and sound, safe and sound.
That's exactly how change is found.
Change is found, change is found. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. And in time, this too shall pass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Jerry Petito taught the class. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. Loves the answer, the greener grass. I'm not an addict, I'm just an ass. One day at a time, free at last.
I love it.
Are we live?
Hello, everyone, and welcome
Hello.
to the Jerry Petito Show on HamiltonRadio.net.
That was a very nice theme song.
Thank you.
Yeah.
So, I have a fun show for all of you, but before we get started and I introduce my guests, I want to just give a shout out to something that's happening in town. Everyone who knows me knows I'm the author of I'm Not an Addict, I'm Just an Ass. I'd rather be a smart ass than a dumb ass because, guys, 28 years ago I was a dumb ass. 28 years later today I can honestly say I am now a smart ass. But I have a friend who wanted me to share this, and I think it's absolutely worth sharing. So please listen. And if you want more information about this, get in touch with me. The Middlesex County Pathways to Recovery. It's a reset program, recovery employment solution for education and training. It's going to be a job fair, guys. The Middlesex County Pathways to Recovery reset program is a grant-funded initiative through the New Jersey Department of Labor, part of Governor Murphy's $100 million effort to address the opiate epidemic in New Jersey. Reset is a partnership between the Township of Woodbridge, who is the lead organization, Mainstream Recovery, Middlesex County Department of Labor and Workforce Development, and Middlesex County College. The program provides job training, credentialing, supportive services, and employment opportunity to those directly or indirectly impacted by opioids in Middlesex County. Okay, another function of the RESET program is to build a network of employers that promote individual wellness by creating work environments that further mental and physical well-being of employees, proactively preventing substance misuse and supporting recovery from substance use disorders in the workplace and community. RESET is consistently looking for employment partners that support recovery and is willing to employ individuals in recovery from a substance use disorder. The RESET Job Fair on Friday, November 22nd is from 10 a.m. to 1 p.m. at the Woodbridge Health Department. It is open to anyone, but specifically focused on the recovery community, those in recovery and their friends and family members. This job fair is to engage members of the community who are in need of employment, specifically focused on those in recovery and their affected friends, family members, though the job fair is open to all. Okay, you can go and learn more about it at www.mainstreamrecovery.com/ or whatever that is, right? Reset. Again, you can get in touch with me on Facebook and I'll give you the information again. I also want to say this. Friendlies in Robbinsville employs such people. So if anyone out there is in recovery and would like an opportunity, come see us at Friendlies in Robbinsville, okay? Having said that, guys, hello.
Hello.
Yo.
Hi.
Hi. So, all right. So why don't you guys, we'll start with my co-host here today. Why don't you tell everyone who you are?
What is up? It is your boy, Honey Nut Cheerios here. And, no, I'm just kidding. My name is Henry. I am a junior in high school.
What high school?
What high school? Should I say that?
I think you should.
Yes.
All right, fine. I go to Robbinsville High School.
Yep, absolutely.
And I'm just happy to be a co-host here at the Jerry Petito Show.
Okay, Henry.
What's up, y'all? Yeah, whoa, that's cool. Hello, my name is Gavin Cruz, and I am a junior, staying with all of us, at Robbinsville High School, and I'm happy to be here.
All right, and hi guys, I'm Kyle. I'm also a junior at Robbinsville High School, and I'm happy to be here.
This is so cool. I'm glad they're all happy to be
you
here.
stole
I'm
my
happy
flow.
to have you guys. Robbinsville High School, listen, a piece of my heart is there. My grandson, Christian Shimko, graduated, this year, and I have been in Robbinsville for over 45 years. So I love Robbinsville Township, and when I met these young men, it's a very funny story. Who wants to tell it?
I can tell it, but I just want to mention that
Okay.
we were like before this, like it was like 4:30. Like right now it's like 5 o'clock. We were like having a good time, like making jokes and all that stuff. And then I don't know, my mood's a little depressed after like talking about the opioid stuff.
Okay, but listen, it shouldn't be. You know why?
Why?
Because all that this is giving someone hope out there.
Exactly.
So you should be so happy that we're now doing stuff to help this,
Exactly.
Just trying to
There you
turn their
go.
life around.
right? We're giving them opportunities. See, years ago, like probably 20, 25 years ago, they didn't want to have nothing to do with people like me. See, today's a whole different thing, right? So no one should be depressed. This is a great day that this is happening.
No one should be depressed.
There you go. So now, tell everyone out there how we met, and then I'm going to read the poems I wrote for these guys.
Okay. So, what happened on March 2019, I believe. Let's take it a little back. What happened was me, Gavin, and Kyle, all three of us were pretty much making like a video for this.
Sports or something? It was sports, right?
It wasn't for sports. It was like for TSA.
It was TSA.
Do you want to mention what TSA is?
TSA is an organization called Technology Students Association. There's basically a bunch of cool tech challenges, and the challenge that we were filming was what was it? It was a mockumentary. Well, we were making a documentary. I don't know if you guys out there know the whole SpongeBob situation, the SpongeBob Super Bowl debacle. Should we call it that? The SpongeBob
Yes.
Super Bowl debacle.
Yes.
So they played a song. We expected the classic SpongeBob Sweet Victory, and we didn't get it. So we were getting opinions around.
We got
the place.
sicko mode instead.
Yes, and it wasn't
Disappointing.
It wasn't too spicy, as Henry says.
It was. It was disappointing.
So then you guys came into friendlies.
Yeah. Yeah. Shout out to TSA, by the way. Yeah. So what we did was we were pretty much like walking around trying to get like the best shots around, trying to film the video. We didn't know like the specific like guidelines to how the TSA video should have been. We just made a video for the sake of making a video anyway. So eventually, we made it to the friendlies where conveniently the wondrous GERI PETITO works. And we were just there to take a break from the filming, from the video stuff, and get like some mini mozzarella sticks, get, I don't know, maybe a cheeseburger, and
Chicken tenders.
maybe some water.
Onion rings.
Chicken tenders.
Exactly.
Chicken tenders.
What's up with
So
you and
they
chicken
they
tenders?
come in
Hey.
and they're eating and goofing with me. And my personality is I'm goofing back.
Yeah, you were there at the right place at the right time, I
Yeah.
guess. So I guess we thought it'd be like a funny idea to be like, yo, what if we get this person to interview? Because I believe like for the video we had like the mentality of getting someone from like, I don't know, Starbucks, because there's like a Starbucks near at the friendlies now. And we would like ask them the questions that we asked you. But we saw you instead.
And I had my friendly manager t-shirt on, so they knew I was friendly.
Yes.
So, go ahead.
So we were pretty much just messing around, asking you questions about like the Super Bowl.
Sports.
Yes,
They didn't know that I do this.
I didn't.
We
And
didn't.
I was messing with them.
Nor did I.
Okay, wasn't that funny?
Yeah.
And yeah, so I asked you the questions, and you seemed very impressed by my mediocre questions. So I think you asked me, hey, why don't you come on to my interview show? And here we are.
Hey!
Hey!
They thought I was kidding. All right? So I'm going to read their poems because, listen, these kids are awesome. Okay? What they're doing, I think you guys are really gonna go far. I went on to I checked out some of your videos and all. You guys are awesome, and you're very intelligent. So it's not like, you're just having fun. I think you guys can really do something with this in the future. Okay? So I'm gonna read the poems that I wrote for you guys with some of the facts you sent me. All right?
I forgot the facts that I sent you.
I know.
Me too.
It was like so long ago.
Yes, but Gavin's I got recently.
Ooh.
All right,
Oh,
so
did you?
Henry, this is yours.
Okay.
One day in Friendly, some kids came in, just being me, messing with them. Sarcasm flew in a fun way, then Henry asked to film me that day. I laughed and said, "Do you know me?" He said, "No, why? Fun this will be." I'm a radio show host. He laughed and got shy, thought I was kidding. He wanted to die.
Bars.
Set up your camera, let's have some fun. Then on my show, for you it would run.
Bars.
You run a YouTube channel, Henry Films you go by. Commentaries and skits, young man, you'll reach the sky.
Bars.
A SoundCloud you also run. Papi Enrique is the name. Producing different beats, you're on your way to fame.
Bars.
You also play 4 instruments. Piano and trumpet are 2. Drums and guitar you also play. Damn, Henry, who are you?
I thought you weren't supposed to curse on the radio.
Damn is not a curse.
All right, then I can say damn all I want.
All right.
Good to know.
Video
Yeah, good to
edit. Video editing's your passion. YouTube's channel's your fave. Most of your time you spend there, entertainment's what you crave. I hear
Hey.
you can destroy people in a big video game. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate, Mega Man put you to shame.
I forgot that I put that there.
Okay? A Jewish boy getting confirmed, 10 years of Hebrew school. God's looking down and smiling. God didn't make no fool.
Hey.
Only a junior in high school, you're already on your way. Henry, you will rock the world. Your passion blows me away. I'm glad we met that day, interviewing me, all about dumb sports. I didn't have much to say. At least I made your channel. Henry Films is really great. I laughed for days, my friend, promoting laughter, not hate. This one's for you.
Thank you.
So,
That seemed like the most friendly rap battle.
okay? Yes.
And how convenient, friendly.
Okay? So, tell everybody out there, honestly, a little bit about yourself and what got you involved in all this nonsense.
I think I've always had a passion when it comes to video editing. When it comes to, I remember speaking about the Jewish stuff getting confirmed. I remember me and my friend Ari, shout out Ari, we would send these movies, these videos by email together, and yeah, it was just very fun. I remember us filming at all the bar mitzvahs that we attended, and it was fun. It was very fun, and I believe that really began my passion when it comes to video editing, because with the video editing I was able to make the YouTube channel, which I still make videos on, and yeah, I don't really know what else to say. Yeah.
Okay? All right. So that's good for now with you.
Also, I can wreck you and smash.
That's great.
Don't at me.
So, okay. So now we've got a lot of people watching. Okay. I'm going to now read Kyle's.
Oh, this
Okay.
should be fun.
Oh yeah.
So, Henry's friend Kyle has also joined in. Some funny facts I wrote about him.
Ooh.
He loves his cat and dog and also loves the beach.
Yeah.
He named his pets after teams, as in sports, a name for each.
Hey.
I can't wait to hear them. That's different, my friend. Your pets are all stars, stars till the end.
Hey.
You've traveled a lot, only in USA. Out of the country you'll travel one day.
Ooh.
Your fave colors, orange and blue, University of Florida's colors. It's true. Okay. You love gardening. I think that's so cool. You should teach kids to grow in your school.
Ooh.
Bars.
And that's the truth. Okay? You also love cars, but you don't drive yet. What will be your first? Maybe a Corvette?
Well, we'll see.
Oh! Oh!
Bars.
The music you love, I do too. Today's hits in the 80s, good for you. I want to talk about that.
That's some good music.
Ooh.
So you think you are funny all of the time, always happy, just like this rhyme. Kyle, my friend, I'm
Whoa.
glad I met you. Always be yourself and do what you do. So let's talk about that. The hits of the 80s. How'd you get into that?
Well, for a majority of my life, my parents have always played the 80s music in the car, like 101.5. And at first, I despised it. But then I started
What?
listening to it more and more and more. And then I was like, oh, this sounds really good. Then I just started listening to it on my own, and I discovered some songs maybe they didn't even know about.
So I have a question about that. Because, listen, I'm a tech idiot, okay, guys?
Are you?
Yes. Okay? Are you able to take, like, some of the 80 versions and do a twist on them with you guys doing something cool?
Ooh, that's a really good
Sure.
question.
I mean, don't you think that would be fun?
That would be fun.
Go on.
That would be a good video.
Right? So what do you think about doing something like that?
Want to hear a fun fact?
Yeah.
So, us three and a couple others, we are actually a boy band.
Okay.
And we'll hopefully do some covers and maybe some remixes.
Okay.
Hopefully.
And maybe some of the 80s music.
Yes.
Because you could really take those songs and do something cool with them. All right. So we'll talk about more of that. So now I'm going to read Gavin's poem.
Oh, I'm excited for this.
Guys,
Let's go.
is the sound okay out there? Does everybody hear everything okay? Okay. Just let me know if you can't. Gavin. Henry's friend Gavin has also joined in.
Yeah, you're my friend.
Some funny facts I wrote about him. He runs a vlogging channel called Gavin Cruiser. Seen on YouTube, he ain't no loser.
Good videos.
Gavin's played soccer for over 10 years on school's track team through blood, sweat, and tears.
Yeah.
When he gets in college, business law will be his thing. Majoring in that, you can do most anything. Your lead singer and co-founder of a band you helped form, a boy band called Rival, taking the world by storm.
Oh.
Ooh.
5 instruments you play, violin, piano, and guitar, percussion instruments, and drums. You're a rock star. You're
Post
part
Malone.
of the TSA's club and robotic team aboard, a semifinalist for the first Robotic Dean's List Award.
Oh.
Okay?
Subtle flex.
Ooh.
You went a whole day playing a dumb game. Rock, paper, scissors, 20-0 brought fame.
Yeah.
Gavin's a mutt in the making. Irish, Indian, and Portuguese. British and American portrays this with ease. You are brilliant, I already know. You will go far, great things you'll sow. This is for you.
Thank you.
So let's talk a little bit about that. So tell us.
Yeah, so, funny story about the boy band thing.
Okay.
So, me and Henry were just sitting in 8th grade lunch. Our table was pretty small. It was just us three and, like, 2 other kids.
Pretty much.
When I
Gavin,
go-
look into the camera. They
Oh,
want to
yeah.
see your face.
Yeah.
And I go to Henry.
Show
and
your
like-
beautiful face.
That's it.
And I go to Henry. I was like, "Hey, so the challenge is coming up. What if we make a boy band?"
Yeah, and it was very successful for like one day.
This
Yeah.
was in 8th grade?
This is in 8th grade.
Okay.
This was in 8th grade, and we were pretty
you part of
much
Yeah.
hyping the stuff up for like Instagram and stuff like that. This is all in 8th grade, by the way.
Yeah.
Like posting pictures and videos of our band, pretty much. And yeah, eventually we played at the talent show in like June. I believe it was like the last day of the middle school for us.
Yeah, it was field day.
Yeah, it was the last day of middle school for us, and we performed as the main event for the talent show 4 times for like all 4 grades that were in the school, and it
Yeah.
was awesome.
Also, it's not just us. It wasn't just us two. Shout out my boy Alex. He's our guitarist. I don't think we told him about this, did we?
I don't think so.
He's going to be mad.
Yeah, he is. But oh,
Yeah.
but then we were like, you know what? Let's take this to another level. So we added another friend. His name's Kevin. Shout out Kevin.
Also
He's
known as JKP.
also JKP. He's our pianist, so
Shout out
it will
JKP.
make up the whole group. And then Alex brings 2 other friends, Juan Manuel and Sadi. Was it Sadi? who was it? Yeah, and we have a whole 6-person boy band, and we'll hopefully this is gonna sound funny. You're gonna get this. We'll hopefully come out with a song
Okay.
in the next couple of years.
The joke is we never came out with a song.
But it will happen one day. It will happen.
What
It
will
will.
you guys want to call it? Do you know? You haven't thought about that yet?
No.
Yeah, we have one song. Well, it hasn't been recorded. We just have lyrics.
So wait, I have a question about that. Do you guys do? All right, you know I'm a lot older than you guys. So do you guys do like hip hop, rap, whatever that's called? What do you guys do?
I mean, it's pretty. I don't think Kyle's in it. You're not in it, correct?
Oh,
Huh?
He read it for like a day.
Oh,
Oh, sorry.
He's our lead choreographer when we need him.
yeah.
Yes.
Okay. But do you do hip hop and all that too?
I mean, we can. It's.
So you want to do a little something? A little
No.
something? For real?
We're gonna do a little bit of everything, cause our talent show performance. Hear the songs. Let's see. Let's test my memory. How do we start it?
Yeah, do something.
Oh, I think it was starting with. Tears for Fears song.
Oh, it was Everybody Wants to Rule the World by Tears for Fears.
And then it transitioned into that
Heathens from 21 Pilots.
Heathens.
And-
And then More Than a Feeling, it transitioned. And then it was Carry On My Wayward Son. So we did like 4 songs in like 5 minutes during that day.
Yeah.
But can't you guys do like just a 10-second thing or something for us? Anything?
Well, you want me to beatbox or something?
Yes,
Oh.
do something. Come on, guys.
Oh boy.
Should I pull up the lyrics to our song? To our
Do it.
unreleased song? Okay. Pull up the lyrics right now.
Okay.
Let's see.
I like this.
Oh. Lyrics are being pulled up right now.
I like this.
Yeah.
Get in the
Okay.
surprise world.
Yes.
We're in the studio. Yeah. Here, give me a little bit something more melodic. What we got? You want to give a bit of Care of My Wayward Son, like right now?
Do we want to stop this?
Do something. It doesn't have to be long.
I'll do like a little intro.
Okay.
Okay, this. Oh, I haven't sung in a while.
It's all right.
Yeah. Carry on, my wayward son. There'll be peace when you are done. Then you will leave head to rest. Don't you cry no more. Yeah.
That's cute. Thank you. I just
Whoa.
needed a little something there.
That was very cringy, but
Okay, that was
Hey.
cute. So, where do you guys want to take this? Do you want this to be a career of yours?
I actually haven't thought about that yet, but that sounds like a really good idea.
Like, what sign are you?
What was the question?
What sign are you? Do you know your birth sign? When
Your
were you
zodiac
born?
sign?
December 6th.
Okay, when were you guys born?
August 31st.
And you?
what are you trying to ask me?
What is your birth sign? I'm a Pisces. I was born March 7th.
Oh, zodiac signs.
Yes.
I think you're a Leo, and I'm a Virgo.
Incorrect. I'm actually Virgo as well.
Hey.
Okay. Because no, the reason I asked because I wanted to know about like.
What is this? I'm a stop sign. LOL.
Okay, so
What is this?
that is one of the owners of Hamilton Radio playing with us.
Get that off
okay?
the screen. Thank you.
What they're doing is they're messing with us on the screen. Okay.
Okay.
I would say it was Ruben.
I hate y'all.
So, seriously, do you guys see this like being a career for you?
I mean, the thing is, if I ever happen to get a career in music, then I would always take the opportunity. However, at the moment, I don't really see that happening. But if the chance comes, then I'll most definitely take it.
Okay, but why not incorporate it? Always have it in your life.
Oh yeah, I always do.
Okay.
I always
Yeah,
have.
always.
Okay. Okay.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
always like a back burner kind of option.
Yeah, pretty
Okay.
much. I've been playing music all my life.
Okay.
Like I've been playing piano since I was like 7.
I used to
Okay.
play the drums in 5th grade, and I don't think anybody knows that in Robbinsville.
I do.
I do.
Well,
told-
except for you two.
You told us that like
That's something.
years ago.
No, that's pretty cool because we have a lot of musicians also watching, guys. Okay,
Oh,
and
really?
a lot of them. And here's the thing: everyone that Danny Povio, listen, honey, Danny, if you want to call
Honey.
in and say hello
Hello.
and tell them who you are. 609-807-2492. Did you ever hear of the Cop Shabops back in the 80s here? Okay, Danny Povio. Okay, so listen, we have a lot of singers watching the show today. And every entertainer that I've ever interviewed said that that's what makes them whole. Okay, entertaining.
Yeah.
You know? Oh, I mean, a lot of people have side jobs and all that, but entertaining makes them whole.
Yeah, I love entertaining.
Yeah,
You know?
I live for entertaining.
Pretty much.
Eventually, when I move out, I want to be like the Christmas Eve host for the family, or something like that.
Next Ryan
Okay.
Seacrest, maybe.
Ooh,
Ooh.
I haven't thought of that one yet.
Ooh.
Ooh.
So, other than the music and the entertaining and all that, and your film, what do you want to be when you grow up, or what are your parents telling you?
Oh yeah, I wanted to mention this first.
Okay.
You were putting like in the title saying like 3 young filmmakers in the making, and I found it ironic because Kyle wasn't a filmmaker.
I'm more of a photographer.
Right,
Yeah,
but to me, it's
he's
all
more of a
together.
he's more like a cameraman, photographer.
Okay.
Yeah,
Because you have to have that to be able to do that.
yeah, definitely.
Right. So it's all the same to me, man. Right?
Yeah.
All right, fair enough.
Right. So now, okay, so we'll start with you, Kyle. So what do you want to be, or what are your parents telling you you should be?
Do the parents thing first, and then
Yeah.
do yours
Yes.
second.
My parents haven't actually really told me what to do, because
Okay.
they've only really told my sister to be a lawyer because she can defend herself at times. But I'm undecided at the moment. It's between like owning a car dealership or going into real estate. Maybe owning like some kind of franchise, like a franchise restaurant or something. I think I definitely want to go into photography and be like a side job,
Right,
like
right.
a photographer.
Okay. That's all cool. Gavin?
Yeah, so what my parents want me to be.
Yes.
My parents want me to be a lawyer.
Okay.
Well, I actually do want to be a lawyer one day, but one thing I always love is like I love business as well. Like business was a major choice, and law. What if I mix them together and become
Business law.
and become a corporate lawyer? Yeah, I took a really good class on business law. That's why it really pushed me to become a business lawyer.
Okay. So, all right, and now I'll ask you, and then I want to get back to all this. So go ahead.
All right. So, in my opinion, I believe my parents want me to be whatever I want to be.
Oh.
To be honest, yeah, that's
Great.
you weren't expecting that answer,
No.
weren't you?
Not from a Jewish boy, no.
From a Jewish boy. Okay.
No, I'll tell you why, but go ahead.
Probably. I mean, obviously, I don't have a set goal in my mind because that's just life. You don't know. Sorry about the microphone.
Okay.
Just need to make it steady. Okay. That's pretty much just life. You don't know what your occupation or your life goals are going to be, pretty much. But it probably will have something to do with either film, music, or whatever. I don't really.
Okay, but something, right?
Something, yeah.
in that.
Also, GERI PETITO, what do you want to be when you grow up?
I love that. Oh, I'm not sure yet.
You hear it here first, ladies and gentlemen.
So,
I don't know what
all
else
right.
to say to that.
So I want to ask you about your grades, Kyle. How are your grades?
They have actually improved from
Okay.
previous years.
Okay.
B's and C's.
That's not bad. Okay. Gavin, I can't wait to hear this.
Yeah. So, last morning period was a little shaky for what I'm used to because I got like a few B's.
You mean
Oh,
alongside your
man.
A's? Alongside your A's?
Alongside my A's,
Oh,
yes.
man.
Because
It was shaky.
hopefully we get back to just the norm of getting A's. That's one thing I want to get really back into. Because even last year was something.
Too many B's? B
Yeah,
pluses?
not B minuses. Some of them.
Oh
Oh,
no!
I just exposed myself on live internet. I'm
minuses.
sorry.
No.
Goodness gracious.
No.
Henry, your grades.
I prefer not to answer.
For real?
No.
He doesn't want to flex on us.
Yeah, sure.
No?
No.
Okay.
Sorry.
That's okay.
What grade do you
So-
have in lunch?
What grades do I have lunch?
Yes.
I mean, I've been skipping lunch a couple times, so.
Oh.
Well,
I think the lunch police are gonna come for you.
Oh no, man! All right. Moving on.
All right. So now let's talk about your vlogging stuff, all that stuff that you guys do. So, who wants to tell us a little bit about that first?
Gavin.
Hey, I respect that.
Yeah.
So what happened was, this is back in like 2016. So I'm watching like a bunch of YouTubers really get into vlogging, like daily vlogs every day.
Tell us
Oh,
what
provide
vlogging
examples.
is.
The camera. Yes.
So tell us what vlogging
Tell the camera.
is.
The camera's right there.
Oh, so one of my inspirations was Casey Neistat.
What is vlogging?
Vlogging is basically you're just going around to places with your phone like this, like on you, and you're like, hey, what's up? You're just like showing all the cool things that you're doing. So that's one of the things I liked about vlogging. Like it can be whatever you want. So one thing that I was thinking to myself is that I can really do something off this. So I started a channel. It has 6 subscribers.
Shout out Pablo.
Yep. Go ahead.
Oh yeah, I started a channel that had like 6 subscribers. Like it wasn't really doing much. Well, then I posted a vlog. Then everyone was getting into it. Like I posted on my Instagram, like, "Hey, I made a vlog." Everyone had checked it out. We were like, "Oh, this is amazing." Well, not amazing. Well, it was interesting for an 8th grader that I was. Yeah, all this started in 8th grade.
That's so cool.
So now I run a channel, not too many subscribers, just like 109, I think. Yeah, but I still continue to do vlogs. Even a part of my freshman year, I went a good 45 days of daily vlogging. Those are 45 days I'll never get back.
I like that. I love your sense of humor also. Okay, I love it. So, all right. Talk to me, okay? So vlogging. Like what do you do?
So, when it comes to vlogging,
Okay.
he pretty much just described it saying you just hold your phone up and you record yourself
But-
in your day-to-day lifestyle basis. Pretty much, you could be at Six Flags riding the roller coasters.
No, but that's not what I mean. I
So what do you
like,
mean?
What do you do
Please
with it
elaborate.
after that? And where to all
Oh.
right. Do you have a goal with it?
I mean, I guess for me, when it comes to like YouTube videos, it's like make the best video that I possibly can. Or sometimes it's actually the opposite, where it's like make the worst video.
Okay.
But usually I tend to strive making things like the best video possible when it comes to like the editing that I do. Yeah.
Okay. And do you do that as well?
No.
Okay.
But I do photography on Instagram.
Okay.
I have a public account, Buckley Photography. You should go follow it.
Oh wow. Okay, so
Yes.
tell us about that.
Follow it.
Shout out.
So it's basically I take pictures of like maybe like the sunset or the sunrise or wherever I travel, like maybe if I travel to a place where there's like a palm tree or to the beach or, wherever.
So now, are you for hire? Would you do parties?
Yeah, I would do parties.
Okay. So when you take your photos of whatever, where do you put them?
I usually put them on Instagram. Sometimes you'll see it on Snapchat, and I just recently got a Twitter, which sometimes you do see it on there too.
Okay. And do people give you responses or say how cool, or is that what happens on these things? I'm not good with all that.
You would think that's what happens, but they just sort of like it and then go on with their day.
That's how it is on Instagram. to be
Yeah.
honest.
Yeah, kind of.
Okay.
Also, I just want to mention I am very proud of myself that I have
Not cursed.
not cursed for the first 38
How
minutes
cool
of
is
this
that,
interview.
guys?
That
Yeah,
is very
I've actually been on like a cursing diet, and I've been trying not to curse.
Cursing diet.
Yo, impressive.
Okay, I told them they couldn't curse, guys.
Mhm.
Beautiful.
That was
Cursing,
today's challenge.
cursing's like 15% of my vocabulary.
Shout out Pablo.
See that? We love Pablo.
Yeah, shout out Pablo.
DJ Jerry is
Pablo.
watching. You've got another DJ in the house, guys. Listen, this is your time to shine, okay, guys?
Shout
Your
out DJ
time to
Cam.
shine. Yes, DJ Jerry. See, that's not me, but she's a DJ Jerry.
DJ Jerry.
DJ Jerry.
Could be you in
Right.
another life.
There you go, baby.
What?
So, All right, so now I have some silly questions, and I knew that the three of you would be able to answer them. Okay, Instagram, Twitter, and what was the other one?
Snapchat.
What are the differences? Tell me what they really are and what they mean.
Okay, so for Instagram and Twitter, the stuff that you post normally stays there unless you physically go and delete it. With
Okay.
Snapchat, any snap that you sent to anyone or to like your story to the public world only stays there for 24 hours.
And then it gets deleted?
Yeah, but it goes to like the Snapchat company. They know that you like took the picture, and they can, if something happens and they need the picture, they can give it to whoever needs it.
Okay. All right, so now, you guys.
Oh, I felt he explained
No,
it
I
very
mean, I'm going to
perfectly.
ask you guys a question.
Oh,
now.
okay.
So, for someone my age, right? Okay, so I use Facebook. Facebook to me is incredible if used for good, guys. If used for good. Okay?
I've only used Facebook like twice my entire life.
Okay.
Go ahead.
So, I have a lot of, check it out. I have Long Island City friends and relatives, Rhonda, Frank, Amadeo. I grew up with them. Isn't that cool?
Yeah.
I was going to say something about Facebook. This is why it's so cool. Because I moved out of Long Island City when I was 12 years old. Never thought I'd ever reconnect with these people again. I've actually been in their company physically after all these years because of Facebook. So if Facebook
Wow.
is used for good, it's an incredible tool.
Yeah, my mom uses Facebook.
You're so funny.
I was
Whack, Mom.
I was going to just leave it at that, but I shout out mom.
Yeah, shout out, mom.
Now, Mom will
Shout
see
out
this
my mom,
live
too.
on
Yes.
Facebook, right? Your
Um,
moms are going to see this live on Facebook.
I just
And
want-
all my family out
there
there.
you go.
I just wanted to mention something
I
similar.
love you too, Rhonda.
I just want to mention something similar that my mom does on Facebook. She has like all these friends on Facebook that she used to go to high school with
There you go.
and used to like work with pretty much, and she's happy because she gets to still connect with
That's right.
these people over Facebook.
That's right. Technology is incredible if used for good,
Yes.
right?
For good, yes.
Correct.
If used for good. So now, all right. I'm going to ask you a Twitter question.
Twitter
I'm
question?
asking you these silly questions because my grandson is 18, my daughter is 39.
Ask me more silly questions. Keep them coming.
And they,
I like them.
and they set me up with all of it, and I don't know how to use any of
Did
it
they?
except Facebook. So I
Did
have
they?
all that stuff, but
All right.
I don't do it. So Twitter, what's the point? Okay.
Twitter is for more of like, it's less of the pictures and videos and more of like actual words and like actually of what people say and not more of like the pictures. I mean, you could still post like pictures and videos, but it's more of like the words and like funny moments and like all that stuff.
So give me an example, keep it clean, of what you might say on Twitter.
Oh god.
Um,
I mean, I said the G word.
I didn't even want to ask you because I
Um,
knew that would be really tough for you,
I
Henry.
said the G word.
Okay.
Oh no.
I might say something like, "Oh my goodness, my dog won't stop doing her little dance to me because she's so happy to see me." Or it's like funny stories. Like what my cousin does is she'll post something of what her sisters say or what her college mates say, and it's supposed to be funny. It's like Christina, and she asks a question or she says something that you wouldn't think of because it's supposed to be funny. And then the person answers, sometimes depending on the person's answer, she'll respond with like, "What in the world did I get myself into?"
Okay, but now will other people see that?
Oh yeah, of course.
Okay.
Depending on if it's like a public or a private account. If it's
Okay.
private, only your followers will see it.
Right.
But if it's public, the whole world can see it if
Okay.
they so choose to.
So now, how many viewers have you guys gotten on your videos? What's the max?
My most popular video, I believe, has like 500 something views.
Okay.
I mainly just make YouTube videos for as a hobby, for fun.
Okay.
What else can I say?
What about you? How many have you gotten?
I think my highest was. Am I allowed to check?
You can check.
Okay.
While he's checking, so let me ask you something.
Yeah, sure.
what was the most fun one you've ever made?
Oh, that's.
Okay.
I really like the process of like the video that you were featured in. Mainly,
I was expecting something more.
mainly because like at the end there was like this scene at the end where it was showing like a bunch of teachers, and what's funny is I was, oh my god, I'm sorry, my
You
brain
could
just
say that.
my brain just shut down for like 2
Okay.
seconds. What happened was we got like teachers that go to our school, and we were pretty much asking, hey, can you say this? And we were saying that it was like for a school project, but no, it was just for a YouTube
Oh, okay,
video.
that's cool. So you lied to the teachers.
Sort of.
Not really.
Sort of.
Gavin, did you find what you were looking for?
Oh yeah, I did. I'm sorry, Henry. 600.
All right, 600. So my Facebook videos here, I think one is close to 3,500 here, just on Facebook. So guys, you're gonna, no, but listen, we can make this video go viral for you.
Oh.
So,
Viral.
you know, I keep
I'm
saying,
gonna be famous.
Viral.
Hi,
Listen.
Mom.
I keep saying this is your time to shine. So I want you guys to each take a minute and say something out there. Say something that you would want to share with your followers, because we can get this also wherever you need it to go. So say something that you would want to share with everyone out there. Look into the camera, Gavin.
Hello, all my followers. If you guys are watching, what I want to say to you guys, this may sound cliche. Do what you want to do. Don't let anyone push you. Say no.
Amazing.
Like, people have doubted me for doing my vlogs. Be like, yeah, you'll never be great. Well, you know what? What's your definition of great? I'll leave it at that.
Wow.
Ooh.
That was beautiful.
That was like so inspirational.
Wow,
dude.
that
was
was
epic.
Wow. Henry, let's hear it.
I think Kyle should go next.
Okay, Kyle.
Oh.
There you go.
Switch the order up.
Sort of like to piggyback on what Gavin said. You know, don't, if your parents say, you know, you should go into this and, you know, all of this stuff, and you don't want to, you can obviously tell them, like, hey, I don't want to do this. And if they refuse to pay for it, that just means it's time to leave the nest a little earlier than you thought. I'm going to leave it at that.
Okay. Because you think everyone should be able to do what they want to do.
Yeah, do you, and don't let anyone ruin your dreams or talk you out of doing something.
I love that.
Preach.
I love it. Henry.
Preach, Kyle, at your service.
All right. I like how at the end y'all just said, "I'm gonna leave it at that."
I love that.
Yeah. Shout out GERI PETITO for being the best interviewer.
I want to give her a round of applause.
Oh, I love you guys. Oh my God. Oh.
Be who you want to be. Strive for your goals. Short term, long term are very crucial.
You got that right.
It's been your boy, Honey Nut Cheerios.
Oh, my.
What else can? Yeah, that's it.
So Pablo.
I'm gonna leave it at that.
I love that. I love that.
Preach.
Pablo has a request. He would like to hear you guys tell your parents you love them.
That's cringy.
Will do.
Go ahead.
I love you, Mom and Dad.
Love you, Mom, Dad, and Ashley, my sister.
Aw.
Oh, now I gotta redo mine because I forgot my sister and
Go
my
ahead.
pets. I love you, Mom, Dad, Caitlin, Yankee, and Philly.
Hold up, I just forgot my dog. Shout out Toby.
I love this. Go ahead. Let's hear it.
Look, Mom and Dad, I made it.
Oh, my goodness gracious.
Whack from Mom. Listen, I wanna say something. I want to like piggyback what they were saying about be who you want to be and don't let anyone stop you. And there's a reason why. I'm going to say something. You guys got me a little choked up. I did not expect that. So thank you for that. It was beautiful. All three of you.
Thank you.
Thank you.
I did not
Thanks.
expect that. And I want to piggyback and I want to say something to everybody out there. So I actually have a few more people here. Jean, I have some people here that I grew up with that knew me as a child. Okay? And they can vouch for what I'm going to say. and a few of them even knew my parents. So growing up in an Italian household, and that's why I mentioned being Jewish to you, because Jews and Italians grew up the same. I have a lot of Jewish friends. And our parents expected certain things of us growing up. But we didn't have options back then. We were kind of told what they wanted us to do. So I had to go into beauty school. I had to open up a beauty salon because most of my family members did, and blah, 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 blah. And thank God for my father, and he helped me do that, and I'm not regretting that at all. But growing up, I was in trouble every day, and I've said this before on my shows, for talking in school. And it didn't matter where they put me. They could move my seat 50 times. I was in trouble every day. This is what I should have done a long time ago. And, you know, my parents fought with me growing up every day, but they still loved me unconditionally. And deep down, I knew I could be who I wanted to be. They would shake their head, go like this, right, Cousin Rhonda? You know. But they never stopped loving me or supporting me, regardless of what they thought about what I was doing. Both my parents are gone now, and I'm here to say this to everyone. Our parents will be gone one day. So we have to make sure we love them and respect them, but we have to make sure we do what makes us happy. And our parents should understand that, because one day they won't be here, and then we're going to be left with us. And we have to know that what we're doing is fulfilling to us. Right, guys?
Yes.
Amen.
Okay? So I just had to say that, because I honestly, you guys, I didn't expect that from you, and that was beautiful. And thank you for saying all that, because you guys are today's inspiration, all these young people. They don't want to hear that from me. See, they want to hear it from you guys.
I am your inspiration.
There you go.
Get inspired.
Get inspired.
Get inspired.
Get inspired.
That's great.
Get inspired.
Or else.
Or-
Tell 'em,
or
Henry,
else.
Or else.
Or else.
If you don't get inspired, you're never going to be happy.
That's right. So now, I want to talk a little bit about Robbinsville High School.
Yeah, it's a great school.
Okay, I love Robbinsville High School.
Pretty
But I
good
want to
school.
I want to talk a little bit about some of the classes that you guys take. So we'll start here, Kyle. What's your favorite and your least favorite class?
Ooh, okay. So, surprisingly, and I'm not a science geek or anything, but biology is my favorite.
Okay.
And my least favorite is probably geometry, because I struggle with that the most.
Me too.
Yeah.
But I actually loved biology. I'm not a science geek at all, and I loved it, but I hated math.
You know, math was never this hard growing up. You know, elementary school used to be like, okay, multiply this, divide this, or, you know, whatever. But now
Crazy.
it's like,
Insane.
I'm surprised it's even called math,
Right.
let alone geometry.
It's crazy. I agree. Gavin, your favorite and your least favorite.
Okay, I'm gonna start with on a positive. And my favorite class,
Sorry.
it may not because of the content, it's because I love how the class is run. It'd have to be history, because my teacher, she cares about us a lot. Because every morning we walk in, and we start off with a bit of meditation.
Oh, I love that.
Yeah, so we're all sitting back, relaxing, and then the way she lets us talk to our friends. I am lucky to have a lot of friends in that class, so it makes it really enjoyable. And also the content's not as hard. Remember last year's content, Henry?
Oh, sorry, I wasn't listening.
Remember last year's history content?
Oh yeah, it was, yeah.
It was-
Last year was pretty much talking about the Cold War, JFK, Richard Nixon, all of that fun stuff.
Yeah, but least favorite. I mean, the teacher who teaches the class is really nice, and I like her as one of my favorite teachers. But it has to be. It's the exact opposite of you, Kyle. It's bio this year.
Isn't that funny? So you have 3 officers in the house, okay? 1 from Hamilton and 2 from Robbinsville, guys. Okay? Thank you for your service, guys.
Yeah,
Yes.
thanks for your
Thank
service.
you for your service.
Yes. That's right. That's right, baby. There it is. So let's talk about that meditation. You have a teacher that lets you guys meditate before class starts. I think
Yes.
every teacher should do that.
That'd be really nice.
I actually have multiple that do that.
That is so cool.
And this is the first year that they've ever really done that in my eyes as a junior.
Right. I love that. Wow. I love that. Pablo thinks you guys are just awesome young gentlemen.
You didn't ask me the question.
You're going to answer now, but Pablo is
Alright.
saying you guys are awesome.
Thanks.
Shout
How
out
cool is
Pablo.
that?
Thank you.
Awesome young gentleman.
Okay.
Oh, we're gentlemen.
There you go. All right.
Boys.
So now, Henry, your
Yes.
favorite and your least favorite.
Okay. My favorite class. I like accounting because I'm doing well in it, and
Numbers.
yes. However, I believe my favorite class would have to be with Sussman. Shout out Sussman.
Oh, shout out Sussman.
I call her Sus. Yeah, she's my English teacher.
Oh, I love English. That was art and English were mine. Well, obviously, I'm a writer, an artist, right? I
Yes.
love that.
Yes.
Well, sus. Hey,
Sus.
sus. Love it.
Sus.
Sussman.
Sus.
Oh yeah, and shout out Theodore.
Oh my goodness.
What's your least favorite, Henry?
Okay. My least favorite would have to be the math class that I take, which is pre-calculus honors. Jeez, that's hard. That is so difficult. Yeah,
I think it's stupid. All right, listen.
I agree.
I'm gonna tell you how I feel about today's math, and I don't really even know enough about it. I just know it's stupid. Okay, because we got by 1 + 1 is 2, 2 × 5 is 10, right? Normal. What you guys are learning is stupid. I don't even know who. Somebody made that up. I mean, it's just stupid to me. Anyway, I had to say that. All right. So let's talk about English today. What goes on in English class today?
We just finished our hero journey books, and what I read was The Sword and the Stone.
Okay.
It's about. It's weird. I'm gonna give a presentation. It's pretty much about how this one person goes on a journey to learn this education by a wizard from the future who teaches him about different perspectives of animals and new forms of government. And eventually he becomes king in the end by pulling the sword from the stone, and his brother Kay gets jealous. Yeah.
We had books like that we read. I mean, Animal House was one that was about government back then, and there was another.
The movie or the book?
It was both.
Okay.
Yeah. We had to read the book. That was something we had to read back then. And then there was another one similar to what you're saying. I forget the title of that one though. But yeah, very cool. So, all right. So now let me ask you this: bullying. How bad is it?
Bullying is so bad.
No, in Robbinsville High School. How
Don't
bad?
do it, kids.
Oh. I thought you were meaning like bullying in general.
No, how
Okay.
bad is it in Robbinsville High School? I'm going to ask you a couple questions about Robbinsville High School.
So bullying in Romsville High School. Well, we don't really see what happens physically, but we never know. Like even in this day of age, like even online, we don't really know what's happening.
But do you see it in the halls? And do you see, I mean, are people friendly to each other in the high school?
Yeah.
More? Okay.
I mean, for the
I'd
most
say so.
part, everybody just sort of stays in their lane, and like
okay.
when
Pretty
you're in the
much.
hallway, everybody's rushing to their class because of the new schedule, and they don't want to be late. And there's always those people that are late, but they're
Okay.
rushing to their class because they have to go to the locker and whatever. But no one really has time to actually stop and like bully someone.
Okay. So it's not like something that you see constantly happening in Robbinsville High School.
Not at all. No.
I'm happy to hear
Not
that.
really.
Okay, I'm
No.
happy to hear that. So, I'm going to ask you a question, guys. Drugs. Okay? Because you're talking to someone who is also a recovery coach who wrote a book on addiction, and I know what's going on in this township. I'm also, I help the CARE program and recovery advocate. So, let's talk about the drug problem in Robbinsville High School. It's pretty bad, isn't it? Yes.
Yeah, I mean it's probably worse than most years.
Yes.
Because of the incoming freshmen, and then the sophomore grade is humongous.
Okay.
It's probably like double our grade.
Right. It's sad.
It is. It is.
It's very sad to me because, like I said, I grew up in this township. I've been in this township over 45 years, and I never knew how bad it was until recently.
And I think it's because a lot of kids now have older siblings because they're the youngest or, whatever, and they can get stuff through their older sibling, And even when they try and hide it, it's clear and evident that they have it. It's
Okay.
I want to mention something about my
Go
high
ahead.
school. However, I feel like I don't think it's appropriate to mention on live in front of a live
Okay.
audience. So,
Okay, but let's forget about Robbinsville High School. Forget that. But let's just talk about drugs in general. So you guys, right? No drugs, right?
nope,
I didn't
No
think
drugs.
so. I really didn't think so.
never did, never will.
Okay, good. I want you guys to give some hope to young people your age out there. Okay? With why you won't and why they shouldn't. Start with you.
Well, for one thing, it doesn't matter how stressful, your life is to even go on the drugs or the alcohol or, any of that, because that ruins your life in that moment, in that day and age. There's a big hurdle in the road and you can't get past it. And people don't really realize how much the consequences could cost them when they go on, all these drugs and alcohol.
Consequences, that's right. Our choices will create consequences.
Yeah.
Okay?
It's just like saying think before you speak, think before you do.
I love that. Do you guys have anything to say?
Kyle, that was very inspirational.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Wow.
Let's
Yeah.
give him a round of applause.
Yes, it was.
I'm gonna be honest. I've never in my life heard Kyle say so much like inspirational stuff. Like, so Kyle, I want to
I'm not
applaud you.
gonna lie, neither
I'm
am
not
I.
gonna lie.
So great, right? Look what it brought out in Kyle today.
Yeah, this is great for Kyle. Good job, Kyle.
This is so
Thanks.
beautiful.
You're gonna walk into school tomorrow. Everyone's gonna ask you, be like, "Hey, Kyle, give us an assembly right now." Whole school. Would
Kyle, can I
gather-
have your autograph?
Can I have your
So
autograph?
great.
I swear, if that happens, I swear, I'm going to, jump or something.
That'll be
Wait.
great.
I will give you a high five if that happens.
I'll buy you a cookie.
I'll
I
even
love
do.
it.
I'll even
I'll
do.
become a millionaire.
I'll even do a low five to mix things up.
Maybe a mid five too.
I just love what's
But
happening
no, but, like,
here.
seriously, like, if you watch the show Jersey Shore Family Vacation and you've seen Mike even before Jersey Shore, before the new remake, and you saw him on drugs and stuff, you saw how, like, he was like a snake, and that's what the drugs do to you. They
You're
make
right.
you a snake because you're not your true self.
That's right.
When you're off of the alcohol and the drugs, you're your true self, and then you can make actual thoughts. And he quit. I think he's like 4 years free, and
A changed person.
a changed person. However, he had to go to jail because of other reasons
Yep.
for when he was on drugs, because he
Yep.
didn't make the right decision.
Right.
He just should have paid his taxes.
Okay. See? Do you guys have anything you want to say about it?
Drugs are bad. Stay in school.
Jewel is not cool.
Juuling causes death, so don't do it.
Oh my
I love
God,
this.
Kyle.
This is so great. Oh my gosh, this is so great. All right, guys. So we're coming to the close of the show.
Are we?
We have a little bit more time. Don't worry. We
Okay.
have a little
Okay,
bit more time.
okay. I want to stay
Yep.
here as long as I want.
Yeah.
This is so fun.
I say that we have at least 15 more minutes. We're fine. Okay. I say that just to let
Nice.
everybody out there know. So if anybody out there has any questions and you want to call in, you can call in 609-807-2492. You can call in and say hello to these guys or ask a question. 609-807-2492. Okay? And the people that are watching on Facebook, if you want to type a question in, I'll ask them for you. Okay? So, all right. So let's talk about, all right. So how old are you guys?
16.
16.
17 in 17 days.
That's so cool.
Oh!
So cool, right?
That's my ride to school right there.
There it is. That is so cool.
Kyle,
So-
Kyle, you're giving me rides to school.
We've already been over this, Henry.
Okay, how cool is that? I actually turned 17 before some of my friends in high school, and I was their rides.
I'm like in the middle because there are people that already turned 17 like in August and whatever, but I'm right in the middle, which I like where I am. I'm like
Alright.
right smack in the middle of everybody.
Okay.
Yo, do you mind if I get some more water?
Doc G, do you have any more water out there? Can you bring in a bottle of water? I think we might have a phone call.
Oh.
Okay. Well,
We have a phone call.
And bring in a bottle of water,
phone call.
please.
Yeah, Jerry, we
that
have a
too,
phone call
please.
for you, and Danielle's going to bring the water
2
out.
bottles, please. All right,
2
thank
bottles
you.
of water, please.
Phone caller. Hello.
Hello.
Who's calling?
Hi. So I've got a question.
What's your
perhaps,
name?
Kind of. What?
What's your name?
Oh, Manon.
Hi.
Hi,
You have a
man.
question?
Oh, okay.
I've added.
Thank you.
All right.
Thanks, Dan.
Thank you.
Yes. What's your question?
All right. My question is, Henry,
Henry.
do you need help with pre-calc?
What was your question again?
Hey. Do you need help with pre-calc?
Do I need help with pre-calc? Yes.
Do you know
I
this
do.
caller?
Yes.
Okay.
He does. I don't really
Okay,
know
Gavin.
exactly.
Okay.
I mean, if you need help, I will attempt to help.
Oh, you're the.
Oh,
I
that's
know
so
you.
Great.
I know you. Okay, I know you now. Your voice sounds familiar. I know you.
That's so
I'm looking
great.
straight at you.
Straight at you.
Straight at the
All
camera.
right, Gavin.
So are you offering to
Everyone.
anyone out there who needs it or just Henry?
I don't know. I mean, I've been really catching my stride with that class now, so.
That's
You know.
great.
Any more questions?
I don't know. If someone needs help, I got you.
I appreciate it. Any more questions for any of us?
Oh, Gavin.
Oh, what's
Okay.
up?
Gavin, did you talk about robotics yet?
Oh, I didn't. Funny enough.
Dude, come on, man.
Am I actually going to talk
You
about
guys got
robotics?
to state.
Yeah, we did.
Mention it.
All right, I'm actually okay. I'm gonna go on a little spiel.
Yes.
So,
This latency is really weird, by the way. I've got it on my computer right now, and I can hear you guys through the phone.
that's
All right,
trippy.
I'm gonna hang up so I can listen to myself a
Thank
few
you,
seconds in the
caller.
past.
Thanks, Manon.
So look into the camera and do your spiel.
All right, so my robotics team is FTC 14020 Nemesis Prime. Shout out Nemesis Prime. It's like there's 15 members on the team. We're all in high school, all go to the same school. So basically, we build a robot every year that competes in a specific challenge. But also, like outside robotics, we have to we don't have to, but we do for the greater good. We go out to all the communities and like kind of get them interested in STEM, like science, technology, engineering, math. And we also do some fun things where we bring people into our high school and talk to them about STEM. Also, fun fact, doing this, our team attained an award called the Inspire Award, which is allowing us to go to the state competition in March.
That's so cool. So I had a guest on my show who was also on Dr. Oz. You know who Oz is, right?
Yes.
The Dr. Oz show. He was on Dr. Oz, and I grabbed him, and he came live in studio, and he created the companionship robot. Okay?
Okay.
And he was here live. It was really cool.
Nice.
Yep. So, guys, I want you guys to each tell how people can get in touch with you, how they can, right? If you want them to get you on your, Instagram, Twitter, whatever all that stuff is, I'm going to have each of you tell them how to do that, because I certainly don't know how to tell them that. So, tell everyone out there.
Okay, so you can add me on Instagram. If you go to the little search icon and you click the bar, you can search Buckaloo Photography, or you can add me at Kyle.Buckaloo. That's Buckelew.
I love that. Listen, Pablo, please get this kid, okay? Because this is so great, okay? So,
Shout out Pablo.
I wanted to give a shout out to Rocky Romanella. Hold on a minute, guys. He's an author. And he wrote a book. He was also a guest and now has his own show. And he wrote a book, We Didn't Raise Them This Way. Okay? And he's listening to you, kids. Cool,
Nice.
right? Okay. Love you, Rocky. So, all right. Go ahead, Gavin. Tell
All right.
everyone how to find you.
So if you want to look at any of my content, like my videos, go to on YouTube, go search up Gavin. That's Gavin Cruiser, Cruzer. Fun story how that name came to be. So I played baseball when I was younger. I don't think you guys even know that.
You played baseball?
You played baseball?
I did play baseball when I was younger.
You've never mentioned.
I actually played baseball when I was younger too. I started out with
Same
t-ball.
with me. Same with
Yeah.
me.
I quit in like the
Yo, I did-
6th grade.
I did t-ball. I did little league. I had no idea you did baseball.
Yeah.
And I did soccer at one point. 5 years old, I did indoor
you?
soccer.
Did you?
How many goals?
None. I was running away from the ball.
Bro, we're learning about each other just by
Yeah.
being
Okay.
here.
This is
So
This
back
was a
to-
great experience.
so great.
So back to my story. So all my baseball trophies, they never write my name right. Like I got Gavin DeCruza, Gavin D'Souza. I don't know how that's even close to Gavin Cruz. But then I got Gavin Cruiser, and I was like, you know what? That name is really cool. So I named it after my YouTube channel.
Spell it for them. K-R.
C-R.
Oh, C-R.
KR.
C-R-U-Z-E-R.
Okay.
And if you want to go to my Instagram, you want to see my pictures, my accomplishments, go to the little search bar and type in Gavin, that's Gavin DX4.
I like that. All right, cool.
Also, my photography account is on Instagram. I do believe I forgot to say that. So go to the search bar and search in Bucklew Photography, Buckelew.
All right. Henry, get a little closer for this.
So, if you want to find me on YouTube, you can search.
A
You
little louder.
you can search up Henry Films, and my channel icon is with Tyler the Creator. That's my profile picture. It's just Tyler the Creator on it, and you'll find it, and you'll see all the wondrous content that I have.
And you'll see me and Kyle on the videos.
Yeah.
You'll see Henry on the videos. He already said that.
Yes.
Yeah. Well, no kidding. I make the videos.
Very
But
cool.
that's where you'll find me, and you can also find me on Instagram. I don't know why I'm talking like this.
That's great.
You can find me on Instagram, Henry Clean, all one word, all lowercase. Yeah, boom.
Clean, C-L-E-A-N?
I mean, how else do you spell clean?
I don't know. what you-
C-L-E-E-N.
There you go.
If you spell it wrong. Come on, Henry.
Oh my gosh.
What are you doing?
I don't know.
So, all right. So, guys, we have 5 more minutes.
All right.
I'm going to end this show with a poem out of my book. But before I do that, what else would you like to tell the world?
The world.
The world.
The millions watching.
I guess I'll start and I'll end on an inspiring
Here
note.
we go.
Okay, hit him with it.
Kyle with the inspiration.
Give us some inspiration, Kyle. This is probably someone's pregame right now. They're in their locker room listening to the Jerry Petito show. What are you about to say to them?
Don't hold grudges.
Yes, sir.
Especially from like 20 years ago. I've seen it firsthand.
Yep.
It doesn't end well. Don't do it. Don't do it, kids. You know, if something happens and you don't like it, and it's between you and your friend or whoever, you tell them, hey, I didn't like this. And you talk it through. You don't hold grudges and then put it against that person because that's not right. That's probably a form of bullying. I don't know.
I think you're right. That was beautifully said. Don't hold grudges.
Especially if you're in the same family as them. Don't do it.
I'm a little taken back that you just said that. We didn't talk about that, correct?
Correct.
I got a text from a friend today. Said a family member hasn't talked to her in over 25 years, her own brother. And you just said that. And he's right.
You go. You don't
Wow.
have to go. You don't even have to go to a restaurant. You just go to the person's house. You say, hey, let's talk. I'm tired of this. I'm tired of it. And you talk it through, and you'll become best buds. And if you don't come best buds, at least you know you tried. That's all that matters.
Wow, Kyle. Wow. Gavin?
All right, you know what? If you guys never remember me at all, here's a quote that will hopefully catch your breath. this is one I came up with myself. So people ask what I bring to the table. Do you know what I tell them? I bring the table.
I love that. I love that. So, wait. I had some entertainers on. Last year I had some entertainers on. We're all very close now, all very good friends. And Chrissy Fung, I got to just give her a shout out, an incredible flutist. I love her. And she said, Jerry asked me what I brought to the table, and she sat on it. Okay? It was great.
I would have
Loved it.
brought the chairs.
I loved it. That was great, Gavin. Everyone's going to remember you, kiddo.
Nice.
No worries. Henry, baby.
All right, so I'm gonna do this with some inspiration.
Let's do it.
See, I'm rubbing off on him.
Savor your youth,
Yes.
because you
All the
don't know
way.
how much longer you have. So what you can do: bake a cake, ride a bike, go outside.
Go skydiving.
Exactly.
Don't do drugs or alcohol, kids.
Preach.
You
Yeah, that's it.
You guys are awesome. Listen, these guys are awesome, right? I want to thank everybody out there who watched today, who's listening, for our caller. I want to thank my guests. I knew this was going to be a really fun show, but I did not expect it to be inspirational like this, okay? And I thank you guys because it's been unbelievable. I'm not kidding,
Thanks for having us.
okay? Incredible. So, wow. All right. Beautiful. All right, so I want to tell you who else is watching. Steve Soskin is watching. He is the owner of Remember Then Radio. Okay? He's watching you guys. Imagine
Whoa.
that. Listen. All right, so, guys, I want to thank everybody out there. I want to thank my guests who are incredible young people, and I know they're going to go far. Okay? So when you guys become really, really, really famous, I want to be invited to your first film. Hello. And I want to go behind the scenes.
No promises.
You'll get a front row spot. What are you talking
See,
about?
You see the difference between these two?
You'll even be in the credits.
I love you. See the difference? All right, guys. I want to read the last poem out of my book because this applies to life, everyone, okay?
I'm gonna put my headphones in for this.
Okay?
Same.
This doesn't just apply to drugs, okay? We all make choices, right? With our choices come consequences, some good, some bad, right? So watch your choices in life, okay?
And let people respect them.
Okay? I had a life-changing moment that I knew had to be. The only way to change things was to first start with me. So I looked in the mirror and woke up one day and thought to myself, I needed to pray. So I asked God to change me, to help me stay strong, to clean up my mess, to right what's been wrong. I cleaned up my diet. I cleaned up my room. I cleaned up all habits with this old dirty broom. I kept going forward and never looked back. I refused to derail, stayed on the right track. I realized my worth and all that did matter through my selfish behavior, the lives I had shattered. I finally decided at 30 years old to stop abusing my body, my mind, heart, and soul. My life-changing choice that I had once made over 28 years now, guys, my debt has been paid. So you read all my thoughts on how to stay clean. It's all or nothing, my friend. There's no in between. To live or to die is a choice you must make. Your life is not worthless and you're not a mistake. One day at a time is a slogan you've heard. It works if you work it while applying his word. For you to get healthy, for your mind not to fail, escaping reality will keep you in jail. With addictive behavior, sex, drugs, food, or money, substituting addictions now, isn't that funny? I'm not an addict. This too shall pass. I'm not an addict. I'm just an ass. But today, guys, I'm a smart ass. And with that, thank you, guys.
Thank you.
Subscribe to Henry Films.
Subscribe to Gavin Cruiser.
Subscribe to Buckley Photography on Instagram.
I don't think you can subscribe, but you can just follow anyway.
Giant main follow.
Do it.
I love it. Thank you, guys. Woo! Cut their mics, Gino. Cut their